In the closer, we have a section called Tank. It's music from the Cowboy Bebop. Well, this section has the 33 of us on rifle, and because that is so many of us, we really want to show the audience and the judges what we're made of. We're moving across the front of the field, going from side 2 to side 1. It's a lot of traveling choreography. There's a lot of sharp hits and direction changes and angled changes that are very challenging. And then, of course, underneath the rifle, there's a lot of body that kind of adds to the difficulty. I think this part has a lot of performance moments while also having a lot of technical moments and being able to dial in, making sure that you can connect to the character and have the technique behind it. I'm connecting to a character that's very cool, very swaggy, you know, a little mischievous, a little enticing the audience to, hey, pay attention to me. This is about to be really cool. Connecting it, we realized how long the phrase is and how we have to really push through, fulfill every count, every gesture, every body movement. It's, you know, the last push in the closer before our flag feature, so we really want to end strong, put it all out there, show them what we got.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
In our third production of the show, we're playing Tank from Cowboy Bebop, and the mellows have the melody at this section. We have the trumpets that are almost playing like a counter melody style, like call and response to the mellow part.
The youths and the low brass, we're coming in with an ostinato pattern that basically keeps repeating. We have the bass line, and we're trying to mimic that loose bass that you hear in the actual piece of Tank.
The most difficult part about this is we have some really large interval jumps that go back and forth. To make sure that I'm hitting those jumps correctly is thinking about the lower notes and then bouncing from those up to the higher notes, because if you can hit the ones in like the middle range and the ones that start each phrase, it makes it easier to just flow throughout.
Let's jam.
Grooves really well, there's pocket to it, and you just have to line that up. The challenge comes when the high brass is on the other side of the field, so being able to coordinate and coordinate the hands and isolating ourselves from what's going on around us, that is probably the most challenging part of tank.
You have to make sure that you're not listening to the other players, and as we come together it becomes a bit easier to like listen, but we have to really make sure that we're locked in on like a singular drum major at that portion of the show. So at the end of tank, we have like a high brass double tonguing feature. I think the best thing for me to think about personally to make sure that I'm hitting those jumps correctly is to play light all of the time and make sure that your notes aren't too wide. Section is a lot of fun, especially for the mellow since we have the melody.
It's hype, it's pocket, it feels really good when it lines up, and it's one of my favorite parts of the show.
It's great.
The honest truth is that every single day we show up and we work really hard, because that's what Blue Devils do. And we work really hard so that we can enjoy every single show that we get. Every single show should be the best show of your life. Believe in yourself, believe that you are ready. Believe that your preparation and your hard work are going to allow you to have the best show of your life. And believe that every single time we go out there. You have to approach every second truly believing and embracing that you're a Blue Devil.